Okay, well I'm here with James Foster. James, obviously linked with Essex, but you're now in the Glamorgan staff for the T20. Just explain how that came about.
Yeah, I mean, good question. It's, I mean, I got to work with Colin Ingram a little bit this winter in one of the T20 competitions. So maybe he sort of saw what he liked there. But yeah, then Wally got in touch over the winter and said, what are your plans? And I explained what I was up to. Fairly flexible during the summer. In particular, I do a school role for a school in East London, so had a lot of time sort of on my hands after the holidays broke up, which was just a week just gone. So yeah, so they mentioned if you'll be interested in getting involved in the T20 Blast, and jumped at it.
What do you think you can add here to the squad? What's the sort of coaching things that you can be doing?
Look, I mean, it's a very good squad here already. So it's just maybe a different set of eyes. Sometimes when you're coaching staff with the same group of players for a long period of time, it's nice to get someone new come in just to see things maybe slightly different. And I guess I'm a very young coach in a way, but I've had quite a lot of experience already sort of in the T20 setup, so maybe it's an opportunity to bring some of the bits that I learn overseas and bring it here.
You'll be working with Matthew Maynard, who's a good experienced coach now. What are you looking to gain off him?
Oh, loads. I mean, I was going to say being around the block, but it's I mean that in a highly respectful way. I always remember playing against him. I was in awe of him as a player, how he made the game look so simple. And I think what I really like about Matt, through my sort of few dealings with him when he's been a coach here, and then when he's at Somerset, it's just he seems to have a really nice manner about the way he goes. He seems very relaxed, but also very shrewd. I had a nice chat with him yesterday. He knows exactly what's going on. So anyone with that sort of knowledge, skill set, it's a real treat for me to be here and learn off himself. Not just Matt. Obviously, got a big guy as well. His assistant and the second team boys. Got Shawsey and whatever as well.
In terms of played against Glamorgan a lot over the years, what was when you played against them? What was always your sort of perspective of them as a club?
I always thought they were a highly competitive team. I always felt there was a real strong bond, and when you used to observe the Glamorgan side, it felt like a very tight-knit unit and a very proud and passionate side. And I always thought they were an extremely difficult side to beat. We've had a lot of tussles over the years, and that's the one thing I've always been intrigued about Glamorgan, how they seem to really fight together and fight hard. So I'm really looking forward to experiencing that changing room.
You mentioned Colin Ingram. He's a special player and has been here for a few years. What do you think he can add again this season?
Oh, he's a world-class performer. He just needs to go about and do his business. But my experience of him as a leader is that he's a brilliant leader as well. That's the sort of stuff that I guess from the outside watching, you may not really get to totally appreciate that, because you won't know. But he's a wonderful person, and and he's a match winner. Whenever you have match winners in the side, you've got a great chance of winning games.
And for Essex fans who are going to see you in a Glamorgan shirt and you going to Essex as well, do you think that'll be quite strange for them and yourself, perhaps?
I don't know. I'll tell you more a little bit on the day, really. But no, it'll be a really nice fixture for me to be a part of. But I know the team that I want to be winning that is for sure.
And in terms of the T20 this year, how do you think Glamorgan can do, looking at the squad that they've assembled?
It's just, it's obviously it's right at the start. We've got another week or so before the first game. I think it's about sometimes hitting the ground running. I know my experience of being in the Essex side, so often we start really slowly and we pick up. But if you can get off to a really good start, and I think that's the beauty of how the fixtures are kind of lend itself to have this sort of preparation this week. Hasn't worked out for some of the other counties, but I think that gives you a real nice little head start. But ultimately, it's just about delivering on the day, about keeping it nice and simple, backing your plans, and trusting yourself.
And Tim, you say you're a young coach. What are your ambitions in this field?
I don't really have like a ceiling, so to speak. I'm just sort of going with the flow. Might sound a little bit blasé, but I'm just really enjoying it. I think my experience of being in a few of these leagues in the winter, a lot of it is so much about man management, which sometimes can be tricky, I would say, during a whole county season, because there's so much cricket to do. But I think that's hopefully one of the things that I've really enjoyed already. It's been an absolute standout thing for me so far, and that's an area which I guess when you're a young coach, you always think it's about the technical game, and it's something which I really enjoy. But I think that man management is something which I guess it's a lot of work that by mainly through relationships and stuff like that, and communication, and but hopefully I can add that value here. And but for our success this campaign, we've got all the tools, and probably every other side will probably say the same, but it's just about delivering it more and being more consistent.